My name is Salim Amin, son of renowned photojournalist Mohamed Amin. Dad was a regular commuter to Addis Ababa. One reason was that he published Salamta, the in-flight magazine of Ethiopian Airlines. We still do. Dad and business colleague Brian Tetley checked in on November 23, 1996. Flight ET-961 to Nairobi, a Saturday. Dad flew in first, Tetley in business. It was a last-minute decision to take Brian along. He hated flying.
Yes, I did meet Jeff. I did, yeah.
Captain Leul Abate takes me aboard a flight simulator.
He did pass your message on to me, and you know, I always felt a little
It's
bit
programmed to reenact what happened to flight ET-961.
word, but I wasn't sure if I was. Was there anything unusual? Did any premonition you had about this flight?
No, it was my daughter's birthday. I celebrated her birthday at home and I came out for the flight. It was a beautiful day, sunny skies, clear. It started out very nice.
Captain, did you meet my father on that flight? Did you see him on that flight?
Let's finish the takeoff.
Okay.
When we took off, when the plane took off, before it even leveled out, we heard I heard some noise coming from the back, and then I noticed two gentlemen running up the aisles towards the cockpit.
So they came into the cockpit.
They came
How
into
many
the
of
cockpit.
them?
There were 3 of them. They took the fire extinguisher and they started beating the co-pilot. Go out, go out. I said, guys, hold on, what's going on? He said,
Yeah.
shut up. The flight is hijacked. Okay, no problem.
I saw Mohamed Amin come out twice the cabin to the passenger compartment in economy class and talk to some of us to try to assist him or to stand up against the hijackers. But most people were, I think, a little too scared. So I presume he's a very brave man. So yeah.
What none of the passengers knew was that the hijackers had demanded to be taken to Australia. Ironically, they'd picked Australia out of the in-flight magazine that Dad himself published.
Okay, guys, I told them, this flight is destined to Nairobi. We don't carry enough fuel to Australia. Let's land in Nairobi, we refuel, and then we can go to Australia. Otherwise, I told them it's impossible.
The hijackers refused to allow Captain Abate to refuel at Nairobi or Mombasa.
So you kept going out and you passed Mombasa, and then?
Past Mombasa, and I was trying to fly along the coast.
Right.
So that I don't want to be far from the land. Then he said, why are you flying along the coast? Australia is somewhere to this direction. And I told him, okay. I turned the heading. And now this message came, fuel. Low fuel.
Yeah.
I told them, you see this? It says low fuel. We're running out of fuel, guys. So we just kept turning like this.
So you were circling the island at this point?
I was circling at the island. I decided I will not go anywhere else.
Right.
Because it's a dead end.
By now, flight ET-961 was circling above the Comoros Islands.
So we just kept turning. I told them, guys, we're going to die. We're running out of fuel. I mean, we already lost one engine. Then started talking with the guys. And this time, I took my mic up. I told the passengers, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost one engine due to fuel starvation, and we're going to lose the other engine very soon.
He'd run out of fuel. He'd already lost one engine, and that he had no alternative but to crash land. And that's when we realized, well, this is ending differently. So we all thought that there would be negotiations, we'd go from maybe one airport to the other, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's when the panic set in and reality actually dawned on us that, yeah, this could be the end.
One time, I heard the door open.
Yes.
So I turned it back. I saw your father standing on the aisle.
He was standing and talking to...
No, I just saw him standing. I don't know
Right.
what he was doing. It was a brief moment.
I could see by the gestures he was making, he was trying to get people to stand up, yeah, and help him, and stand up to stand up to this threat. But most people were, I think, rather too scared, yeah.
You think it's because he had been in this situation many times before?
Yes, he's been in many trying situations, as we all know, and I guess he stands up to these challenges a lot easier than most people would. Yeah.
Now the airplane was descending.
Right.
It was good. He said, "Why are you turning? We have to go to Australia." I said, "Guys, this is finished now. We are all dead people now. Let me do it my way." And he said, I don't know how they did it. He disengaged the autopilot.
Disengaged it
He did.
from this control
Yeah,
here.
from that control.
Right.
Then I disconnected the autopilot. Then I had to start flying it myself. And he was struggling like this, you know. He was pushing it like this. And I was trying to recover from that condition, you know. He was doing like this. And I was trying to recover.
People were screaming, shouting, calling up Jesus, Allah, yeah, running up and down the aisles, people trying to put on their life jackets and not finding them. It was chaos.
We were at 21,000, we lost the other engine.
Right. So you were just basically gliding after that point. At 21,000 feet, you were just gliding.
As of 21,000 feet, yes.
It started to get hot in the plane. The lights started to flicker, started to perspire, and the sun went dark. And there was all this, people were screaming, and there's a lot of panic in the aircraft.
I'm trying to do it gently this time, okay? So I told the co-pilot, okay, you have to hold it, hold it, hold it. And I was talking to myself.
As we came down and people could actually see water on both sides of the plane, it sort of went quiet. It was like the last few moments.
Okay, Zulu, now you're going to make it. Now you'll make it. Oh my God. Okay.
And I just kept looking out the window, and I could see water.
This is good. This is good. Just hold it, hold it, hold it.
And then finally, I guess maybe 5 or 10 seconds before we hit the water, I went down, shut my eyes, and held on to the seat in front, just waiting for the impact.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
A honeymoon couple from South Africa are taking photographs on the beach.
People were struggling to get out of their seats and, tugging onto others. And yeah, well, that was a bit scary because I was underwater. And of course, you have to hold your breath all this time. And there's the shock. Yeah, but finally, I did get out. And when I got out, I looked up into this. I saw the sky. And I said, okay, this must be the other side. I must have crossed over. And then when I leveled out and looked at the ocean, I saw these boats. They looked like tourists. I said, okay, I must still be around, so. Yeah.
The Comorans and the holidaymakers bring the passengers ashore, alive, dead, and halfway between. Of Dad, there is no sign.